Good morning, you are watching Newsi 24/7. Today's headlines are: Shehbaz Stansobakhando exposes his capabilities. Fawad Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hassan on Monday said leader of the opposition in National Assembly Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif's resolve of not leaving the sit-in camp till abolishment of Punjab bill has exposed his capabilities. In a tweet, he asked Shehbaz Sharif to keep himself abreast about the prevailing situation before issuing any wrong statement about the Pakistan Media Development Authority Punjab bill, which has not yet been passed by the parliament. If no law has been passed yet, how will it abolish? He questioned. For God's sake, Shehbaz Sharif should not read anything else. Just read the newspapers before commenting on any issue, he commented. He lamented that such below-average people have become leaders in the country. President Alvi effectively presented Gov't strategy to tackle challenges. Fawad Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Fawad Habib on Monday said President Arif Alvi, in his address to the joint sitting of the parliament, had effectively presented Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf Qawmi's strategy to confront challenges faced by the country. President Alvi at the beginning of the fourth parliamentary year had advised the 220 million population about the outstanding performance of government's 3-year, he said in a series of tweets. He said the president in his address also reaffirmed his commitment to continue country's successful foreign policy, peace in Afghanistan and unwavering support for Kashmir cause. Fawad Habib said Shehbaz Sharif and Bilal during the president's speech kept chanting slogans. The commotion, as well as walkout of the opposition, was a normal activity which was nothing but stubbornness, he added. The opposition, he said, had prioritized its personal interests over national. UN rights chief concerned over ongoing Indian Kurds in Kashmir. Indian authorities' restrictions on public assembly and frequent temporary communication blackouts continue in Jammu and Kashmir, while hundreds of people remain in detention for exercising their right to the freedom of expression, and journalists face ever-growing pressure, she said at the start of the 48th session of the UN Human Rights Council on Human Rights Developments around the world. Ongoing use of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act throughout India is worrying, with Jammu and Kashmir having among the highest number of cases in the country, the UN rights chief said in the section on the disputed territory, adding that such restrictive measures can result in human rights violations and foster further tensions and discontent. On August 5, 2019, the Indian government revoked Article 370 and other related provisions from its constitution, scrapping Jammu and Kashmir of its autonomy, and splitting the disputed region into two federally administered territories in violation of UN resolutions. Simultaneously, India locked the region down, detaining thousands of people, imposing movement restrictions, and enforcing a communications blackout. China to issue commemorative coins for 70 years of Pak China. Ties. The set will contain one gold coin and one silver coin, both legal tenders, according to a statement from the People's Bank of China. Both coins feature the national emblem, the country name and year of issuance on the obverse. The reverse is inscribed with combinations of different pictures, denominations, a logo for activities to mark the 70th anniversary of the diplomatic ties between China and Pakistan, 1951 to 2021, and a line that reads, the 70th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between the People's Republic of China and the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, in both Chinese and English. China Economic Net Sen reported on Monday. The gold coin contains 8 grams of pure gold and has a face value of RMB 100, about 43. The silver coin contains 30 grams of pure silver and has a face value of RMB 10. Its reverse side features the Temple of Heaven in China, and the Lahore Castle in Pakistan. It is lined with a combination of decorative shapes such as ginkgo trees, and Himalayan cedar branches and leaves. The maximum issuing limit of the gold and silver coins will be 3,000 and 10,000 respectively. The State Bank of Pakistan Commerce issued a commemorative coin of Rs. 70 to mark the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Pakistan, and in June 2021. Co-approves Pakistan Oil Refinery Policy 2021. A meeting of the committee was held here under the chairmanship of Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives Asad Umar. The committee discussed in detail the proposed policy presented by the Power Division. The chairman of the committee appreciated the work and efforts of the Petroleum Division and highly knowledgeable and experienced professional involved in the formation of this policy. The Power Division submitted a report of the Implementation Committee on the ratification of the IPS agreement under the 2002 Power Policy. After a detailed discussion, the committee approved the final report of the Implementation Committee and directed the Power Division to proceed with the payments of all 11 IPS as per the signed agreement except a company whose cases are under investigation at NAB. Due to the limited availability of natural gas during winters, the consumers need alternative affordable resources for meeting the heating requirements. Hence the winter incentive package for electricity consumers from 1st of November 2021 to 28th of February 2022 was submitted by Power Division and approved by CO. The CO directed Power Division that KE consumers should also be included in this package. The committee also directed Petroleum Division to submit an inverse gas pricing mechanism for the same months within this week. The meeting was attended by Minister for Finance, Minister for Energy, Minister for Maritime Affairs, Minister for Railway, Satmon Power, Petroleum and Revenue, Advisor for Commerce and Investment to Prime Minister, representatives of regulatory authorities and senior officials of ministries/divisions also participated in the meeting. Gov working to improve agriculture. Side Fake Harin on addressing the oath-taking ceremony, the minister said that the government has increased the development budget of the Ministry of National Food Security and Research from Rs. 1 billion to Rs. 30 billion, and important steps have been taken to make the country self-sufficient in agricultural commodities, said a press release. Other important measures to improve agriculture include the use of hybrid seed technology, genetic engineering, modern technology, protection of water reservoir, pastures and other agricultural resources, modern breeding of high milk and high meat producing animals, providing maximum national and international training, opportunities to enhance the professionalism of agri-scientists. In addition, ensuring provision of funds for the improvement of the agricultural research institutes of the country is the top priority of the government. Ministry is trying to ensure provision of pension to park employees in SPS scale and that technical allowance should also be given to the technical cadres along with scientists. Talking to the participants of the PASA oath-taking and Scientists Award distribution ceremony, Dr. Muhammad Azim Khan, Chairman, PARC said that owing to the hard work of these scientists, Pakistan is now self-sufficient in its major food items like wheat, rice, sugarcane, maize etc. Chairman PARC also thanked dignitaries for sparing their valuable time for the ceremony. He assured the worthy Federal Minister and Secretary that scientists are always ready to take any challenge faced by the agricultural sector in Pakistan. He reminded the respectable guests about the current budget deficit of PARC. The newly elected president of PASA, Azizullah Shah, assured that the association will continue its efforts to promote the scientific research and disseminate knowledge at the doorstep of farmers. Thanks for watching Newsi 24/7. For more news visit our website on www.newsi247.tv or follow us on Twitter, YouTube and Facebook.